this is a 4-year-old sock battery that was used for 3 months on a sailing trip, and then put under this workbench in a garage in South Texas in this box. Never maintained or anything. So, and here's the fool that did that. I'm Andy. So now I'm gonna put the battery monitor on it and see if it reads anything, and then we'll see if this thing will take a charge. I emailed SOC and they're very responsive, so they said just hook it up, see what happens. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna put it on this battery monitor, put the shunt on, and we'll see if we get anything out of it. And then the way I'm gonna try to charge it, I know you can jump start it. I don't have a charger, so I'm gonna use some of the solar system. I don't know if it was a video or SOC who told me as long as the charge controllers has a lithium setting, you can use it. So I'm going to use 2 of the 175 watt panels, connect them to the one charge controller. So I'm going to disconnect everything from the other charge controller, the fuse box. I'm going to take the inverter off and just run that and see what happens, because I was thinking I ruined the battery by leaving it out here in the garage. Probably gets to 110, 115 a lot in the summer inside here. But I don't know, SOC seemed a little more optimistic, and we'll see what it reads. If it reads nothing, I'll be real interested in seeing if I could wake it up again. But that's the first thing I'm going to try. Is I'm going to disconnect that stuff, hook up the one charge controller, push the panels out in the driveway. But first, let's see if we get any reading. Light. Oh, okay. So it's not really showing it very good, but 0.00786. Not good. 0.006. All right. It's kind of what I expected. Oh, 0. It's still going down. Well, it went back up. Oh, 0.01. I heard these take time, but I think that's good enough. 0.0 something. So now I'm going to hook up the one charge controller, push the panels out, and We'll see if it takes a charge. And I have those two panels connected to just this charge controller. Oh, I should put the temperature monitor on. Ice cold. That's how much it's bringing in volts, amps. That's just the setting for the volts, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's charging. I'm going to give it a little time, just keep filling these wires. And then maybe I'll disconnect everything and put the battery monitor on and see where I stand. I can't do both at the same time because I'm waiting on some 1-aught. So I just put this on temporarily just to test the battery, but this is a 2 gauge. That's no good. So I'm waiting for 5 feet of black and 5 feet of red, 1-aught. I don't want to shorten these too much. I want to kind of leave them at 5 feet if I can, and I've got to do a little jumper from here to the battery isolator on the positive side, and then I'm going to need a jumper from the inverter to this fuse, and from this fuse to the bus bar. And then on the negative side, I just need to replace this with a 1-aught. And I've got some 22 gauge. This isn't the right. This is too big. I had to use about half the wire, so that's no good. And there's not even a fuse on it. So I have a 1 amp and a 22 gauge wire coming, which is the largest that fits in these. So yeah, I'm going to give it some time. Just keep feeling all the wires. I'll probably add the battery temperature sensor. Got a couple of these. I'll plug that in and tape it to the side of the battery. And I'm gonna let this go for a few hours, and then when I put the battery monitor back on, I'll show y'all what happens. Okay, well, it's been on here for a while and still showing 0. So 0.0, I would think by within an hour it should show 0.1. So I don't think it's charging. I've already disconnected the panels. I'm going to disconnect the battery, and I have a couple old car batteries here, and I did see a video where you could just do a quick touch of the positive and negative to get it up to 10%, so it'll take a charge. So that's what I'm going to do right now. If I blow myself up, I guess like and share. Thanks. Well, I connected the battery monitor again just to see if anything happened, and nothing. It's if I can get the glare off it, 0.05, 0.04, 0.02, 1, 2, yeah, same. So the MPP charge controller didn't do it. These old batteries must not have had anything, and I don't want to leave the leads on them at all. I just want to touch them. So I guess the next thing I can do is pull one of the cars up and touch one of those batteries. And I think that's going to be the last thing I do. If that doesn't do it, I mean, I fully expected that I ruined this battery. So I didn't expect it to work. And I kind of got my hopes up after talking to Sock, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'll touch it to a good battery, put it back on the monitor one more time, and if that doesn't work, it's time to move on. I got to start looking at battery banks. Yeah, just kind of want to get it over with, and if it works, great, and if it doesn't, I need to move on. Well, I'm going to call this a fail. There's definitely more I want to do with this battery. The cells are probably good. There's no bulging or anything. I'll open it up. But this was never going to be part of my battery bank, not for the main system. So I kind of want to move on to, I'm probably going to get these dumb fume. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. DUMFUME. They have good reviews. You can get a 2 pair of 400 amp hour LifePo batteries. They have everything except like low temperature built-in heating. I'll just have to deal with that myself, but I can get a pair of those 400 amp hours for just under $600, which is hard to believe. I remember when these batteries were basically 100 amp hours for $1,000, and that kind of stuck there for a while. But I'm going to call this a fail for now. And I did want to get this working, and I still do at least want to use the cells. It can be like my first foray into battery building, is just maybe get a new BMS and see if I can get this back to somewhat, it's probably degraded at this point, be my guess. But if I can get it at 80%, I mean, in a bathhouse is where I was thinking I would use something like this. It would just run a 12 volt water pump, a light, I think there was something else, maybe a little fan for like a compost toilet. That's about it. And then I'd have a propane water heater, so something like this, if I could get it to 80%, it'd be more than enough for that. Or maybe this would end up in the tool shed with like a 200 watt panel to charge tool batteries, something like that. But I plan on building multiple systems, so I will use it. But as far as Waking it up, I failed at that for as far as I want to go with it for right now. And I'm going to move forward, get my batteries for this system, and start doing some real world testing on it. Thanks for watching me fail.